Hey guys, it's Robin with Robin Stampin' Hood. A few seconds late here. I just want to get you set up. Think we're good, maybe? All right. I think I got that. There we go. All right. How is everybody? Happy Monday. I'm going to step over to my laptop a second. I'll be right back. You just chat among yourselves. Okay, if you're out there, shout out, say hi, welcome to the hood. Just a few things before I get started. Remember, today is the very last day of the bonus days through Stampin' Up. So if you spend $50 before tax or shipping, you'll get a $5 coupon to use next month. So that's pretty exciting. So get some of your supplies and then you can get the rest of your supplies next month. There you go. Don't forget to sign up for my Creative Play Day with two of my team members. We'll be doing that September 9th. And you only have 2 days left to take advantage of the early bird special. So you'll get a $10 discount if you sign up before August 2nd. And that is September 9th. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We've had lots of planning sessions. And we've gotten a look at the new catalog, and you are going to love it. It's a lot of fun stuff. It's going to be hard to decide what you want and what you don't want. So make sure you sign up if you haven't already. And then I have an upcoming class on August 11th with the Trucking Along bundle. So if you bought it from me, the class is a $10 supply fee. If you didn't buy it from me, you can still come. If you didn't get a chance to buy it, I should say, because it sold out pretty quick because it's so stinking cute. You can still come for a $25 charge, and then you get to use my stuff and you get to do all the other projects. We're going to do 3 projects. So that's it, I think. So we're going to do a really cute, simple, easy. This is something that I think I did a long time ago. So some of you, I think, know how to do this, but you know, we learn and then we forget, right? So I'm using this paper. Again, the delightfully eclectic 12 by 12. You get 48 sheets of it and you get 4 of each thing in there. So there's lots of choices. I used this a little bit while back when we were doing the sale. So you can see all the different fun things in there. And there are some odd things too, like the pretzel paper. But we used that on Friday when we did our beer pop-up mug. So that worked out perfectly. So I'm just really drawn to this paper. So I went back to it. And I'm going to use this sheet. So it was 12 by 12. And I did cut it down to 4 by 9. So this one's a actual 4 by 12, but you're going to cut it down to 4 by 9. And so I'm going to grab the sheet that I already cut down. So this is the 4 by 9, and look at the pretty pink stripes. Yeah, it's a really nice one. And when I was doing this, I was thinking, this would make a really cute, so I'm gonna not show you what we've done until the very end, but it's a little gift box and a card to go with it. So let me show you what you're gonna do. This is a no glue box, which is awesome. So again, 9 by 4. So I'm just gonna score it directly in half. So that would be 4.5, right? So you're just going to give it a score. And always be careful when you score designer series paper because it is thinner. And if you have a sharp scoring blade, it will cut right through there. So make sure you're careful with the amount of pressure that you put on there. Okay, so go ahead and fold. I'm going to fold it backwards because I'm going to put little pencil marks. So what you're going to do is you'll take your ruler. So I said this is a 4 by 4 or a 4 across. So you're going to take your ruler and on the edge, you are going to just mark a little tick where the middle is. So There is the 2-inch mark right there. I know I should get a different ruler so you guys can see. I do have my ruler from when I was in elementary school. I found that when I was cleaning out my drawers. And then you're flipping over the other side and you're gonna do the 2-inch there, okay? So then I'm gonna take, again, go back to my scoring tool. And you could still lay this down. You could use if you wanted to, you could do it this way, using your ruler. It's just for me, it's easier for me to use my scoring blade. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up that little tick mark on the scoring track, and I'm lining up the corner at the top. So you're creating like a triangle, okay? And I'm gonna do both of these. So I'm gonna give it a little bit more pressure than I normally would because I want it to go through to the other paper too. So do you see what I did there? I'm just doing a triangle. So then I'm gonna flip it over and do the other side. So again, I'm hitting that little tick mark, trying to put it right in there. And it might not be absolutely perfect, but as close as you can, that would be awesome. And this is a challenge, you guys. This is a challenge Monday. Are you ready for a challenge? I haven't given you a challenge in quite a while. So this is the challenge. You are going to make one of these gift boxes, and you're going to make a coordinating card out of all that 12 by 12 you have laying around. You can find a piece that you like. So I am going to actually move that out of the way. So I have created little triangles. I know you guys have seen this box before, or some of the gals out there that have been around for a really long time. So it's a no glue box, and it just goes together like that. So now you have this cute little box. So you're just gonna take a hand punch and we're gonna put it together with ribbon. And I'm just kind of eyeballing it, going down into the middle about right there, giving it. And you could use a bigger punch. This is just the one that I had sitting from Friday, and I grabbed it off the table and went, I'll use this. I probably should have a bigger one for the ribbon I'm using, but it's fine. So this is the ribbon. Have you guys seen this ribbon? I just broke this open. I love it. It's from this pack called Sheer Ribbon Combo Pack. And it has, so this is Petal Pink, and then it has the new Azure Blue, the Azure Afternoon, excuse me, and this is the Lemon Lolly. So it's super pretty. So I'm gonna cut about 13 inches, and I'm gonna make sure I get a little pokey poke there. But I'm going to, so I can put it through the hole. Like, that's where I would probably do a little bit bigger hole if I had a bigger punch. I would do that just because this ribbon's a little thicker, but it will still work. So before I put it together though, let's do some stamping, shall we? So I'm gonna grab a circle I cut out from the Stylish Shapes. Again, love the Stylish Shapes, right? And then I grabbed a couple stamp sets because I love the flowers. I thought maybe you could do it as a birthday or a thank you. I think I'm going to use this. Your friendship means everything, because you're giving them a gift, right? So that's always fun. So let's put this out. So when I have my stamp sets, I always try to have grid paper underneath before I mount them, and I line up the words on the grid. So then when I stick my block down, I should be straight. Now I say that, and that's not always the case. But now my stamp should be straight when I go to stamp. I'm gonna grab my garden green and stamp that little saying right there. Cute. Yes, perfect. Okay. And then we're gonna take this punch, the decorative circle punch, and we're going to punch out a garden green piece. I thought I had one sitting over here. Oh, there it is. And we're just going to punch that out. And just giving it a little extra something to poke out along the sides. We use this with the Zany Zoo this month as well. Oops, I might be out of glue. We'll see. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to go ahead and put this on the box before we close it up. It's just easier because then you can, you know, put a little pressure onto it without ruining the box. And of course, before you close this box up, you're going to want to put your goodie in there. So whatever you're doing, whether it's candy, you could do earrings, you could do money, you could do, jewelry, any kind of small little cute item could go in here. So easy. Like I said, I started thinking about, wouldn't this be cute for like a wedding, like a bridal shower to give your guests? It would be a really cute party favor. But we need a little embellishment before we do that. So before I totally close it up. So I'm grabbed the pastel adhesive back sequins, and the pink goes perfect with this, right? So I'm just going to grab some of the small ones, I think, and we'll just put it right underneath. Easy peasy lemon squeezer. Give a little something, something. This would even be cute for like little baby shower, you know, if you had the right paper, little baby shower favors too. So the hardest thing at this point for me is going to be putting this ribbon through because my hole isn't quite as big as it needs to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up like this first, and I'm putting the flaps going toward the back. So you're not seeing on the front, you're not seeing the ugly flaps, you know, like, because if you flip it over, so you'll see that. So it looks kind of unfinished, but when you have it closed up going that way, it'll look much nicer. So again, I did a point on my ribbon because I knew I was gonna struggle as you watch me pull this through. And then we're gonna grab this side and do the same thing. And I knew this will shred a little bit. This ribbon will shred a little bit. So you could use the baker's twine too, but I think if you had a bigger hole, you'd probably be a little better off. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that a little tighter, and I'm just going to bring that together like that. And then when you go to put it through the other side, make sure you're doing this flap first instead of the other flap, because you want them both to be going, you know, flapping toward the back. Flapping toward the back. And then we're going to close that. So see how the flap's going toward the back. And then we'll bring this through again. And I'm going to trim the ribbon because, like I said, it shreds as you go through, but then it will look really nice. So I'm going to make sure it's even, but let's go ahead and give it a little trim on that side. So just that side shredded. So I'm just going to give a little trim. And you're going to just fold it over. And again, you would put your gift in here ahead of time, of course, right? Like I said, goodies, anything your heart could fit in there would be really cute. So I'm just going to tie it in a bow. Sure I am, right? Oh my goodness. All right. And just play with your bow just a little bit. And pull it a little tighter there. All right. So there's the box. Super easy, super cute, right? Well, so now we have this piece left over. Because remember, it was an 11 by 12 by 4. And we cut it down to 9 by 4. So we have this little sheet left over. So we're going to make a card to go with it. So I'm going to cut this to 3 by 3 because it would obviously still be a 3 right there. And then we're going to cut that to 3. And we're going to make a coordinating piece. I should have saved that. I just crumpled that. And that probably would have been a really good piece to put on the inside of the card. But I failed miserably doing that. Okay. So I decided I wanted a white base. So I just did a thick white cardstock, scored it in the middle. And now I did eighths on this. I'm not always a fan of the eighths because it can be a little tricky, but I think this is a little bit more elegant sometimes when you just do the eighths. So this is Garden Green. And so instead of cutting this like I normally would, 4 by 5 and a quarter, I cut it 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, I think it would be. Okay, and then I cut this piece, the normal 4 by 5 1/4. So then you have that 1/8 of a frame around it. Now I embossed this. I love this embossing folder. It's the Painted Texture 3D. So I went ahead, excuse me, and embossed it because I just thought it'd be pretty with the flowers. There's so many embossing folders we have that you could use though. This is just one of my favorite, kind of very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for. It's just very neutral, I guess is the word. You could almost use it with anything that you do because you're just giving it a little bit of texture, right? So I want to do that, but I also want to have a little bit of a frame there. So I did cut out a square, and I did make this one a little bit bigger than the 1/8. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that down. So you're not wasting any of that paper, making the box and then making the cute coordinating card. Stinking cute. And then we'll go ahead and put this on the front. Oh, I think I might be at it. Ooh, almost. I'll just lay that right there. A little, I'm going a little higher. Oh, I did create a new host code for this month. I did close out the last one. So if you want to do the bonus days, you need to use that host code before midnight. Okay, so I did another stitch. This time I think I'm going to use a happy birthday though. So I think we'll use the happy birthday. Let's see if it'll fit. That's the so sorry, the oopsie daisy. Will that one fit? See, this is all twirling in my head. That will just fit. So let's do that, shall we? So again, I'm lining up on my grid, my word, and then I'm gonna set my block on top of it. And I am going to grab my ink again. Put that there. Cute, perfect. Oh my gosh. How many times does that happen in your life? Okay, and then again, we need the embellishment, right? So I'm gonna go back to this cute adhesive pink and we'll add those underneath the birthday. Should I throw a gold one in there? No, I'm gonna keep it pink. I was gonna try to be different. Be different. There. And again, I cut out one of the everyday or decorative circle punches. So this one right here. Oops, almost put it right on the card. Need to pay attention. And then we'll put it there. Should I pop it up? Maybe. Let's pop it up. Let's live a little, right? Ooh, look at them on the edge of these. I love using up the edges. Makes me feel accomplished. Ooh. Oops. All right. So we've stamped it, we've layered it, and we've embellished it. So that's all the things we're looking for when we create. Isn't that pretty, you guys? Look at how cute. Easy, 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 and it didn't take me that long at all. So that is your challenge, you guys. I want you to make a box like this, 9 by 4, okay? And then use that extra scrap that you've cut off of that 12 and do something with it on the card. It doesn't have to look exactly like this, but you need to utilize that as a focal point like that, along with making the box coordinate with it. You can use any stamp set, doesn't matter. Use any paper, but they should be the same paper. So that's my challenge I'm going to give you till next Monday, I guess we'll do next Monday. I will do a wheel of names. So make sure you post it out on Robin's Hood of Merry Makers after you do it. So that will add you to the wheel of names. And I don't know what I'm going to give away yet. I'll probably give away some embellishments because we all love embellishments. And that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me on Maker Monday, and I'll see you on Thursday. Happy stamping.